Hello, 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 hello. Welcome back to Miss Fee's channel. And if you haven't subscribed, kindly do so. If you have and you're a returning subscriber, I would like to take this opportunity and say thank you, thank you, thank you so much for your support. Do like the video, do comment, do share your ideas. Let us engage in this together. And we, as I have said at the beginning on my intro video, that this channel is going to be our channel. So do press the notification button and do engage with me in this. And if you do like the video, don't forget to share the video and to your loved ones. It helps a lot. So today, on my intro video, I had said this is gonna be our channel, yes, and I'm gonna be answering questions, health related issues, and love love relationship issues. And yes, thank you so much. I have received letters from you, but today I would like to reply to one anonymous letter. Let me put this aside. I don't want to be reading. I want us to talk. I want us to engage. I'll try and summarize what anonymous has written to me, and hopefully I can be able to help her, and you can be able to add your input as well on the comment section. I don't promise to be short. So it goes like this. Anonymous wrote to me that she's in love. She's in love. It's a beautiful thing. We all like being loved. Like, I think that's the best thing, being in a relationship with somebody, and but hey, you know what, we love each other. It's something that we all wish and we all love, because it's nice to be loved. So anonymous, she's in a relationship, and the fiance, the partner has proposed, and yeah, it's now her fiance, but now she has doubt. She's very doubtful on the fact that now the partner and her, they don't go to the same church, and now it bothers her that now she now has to leave her church and join the husband. So that's why the title of this video, I had said, is Love Enough? Years back, I was working in one retail store in a clinic, and fortunately enough, this guy walked through, and he happened, if you're watching this, Bulela, hi, he happened to be an author of a book called Before You Say I Do. I hope I have yeah, I'll try put the book up here. So he mentioned, he wrote a book that says Before You Say You Do, because that's the most important thing, is that when you meet somebody, anyone, you fall in love with the personality. You fall in love with the personality, how they look, how, how, oh, he's so handsome, oh, she's so beautiful. You do. But the real character of the person, you do say it. Believe me, you do say it before you say you do. But those are the things that you look them and you put them aside, and you're like, no, he's gonna change. The person that you're gonna meet down the line, 2 years, 3 years down the line, when you are married, and now you've met that person before, and it was that little thing that showed you that there's something that's not going well, but you chose to ignore. That's what happens. There are always those aspects that you see and you're like, I don't like this. But yeah, the real character, no one can pretend for 24 hours. So going back to what Anonymous is asking about, I hope I won't get personal, because I think that's why her letter, I thought, let me just address that letter, because I have been in that situation before. And all I can say is that you didn't mention your age right here, but I would like to say to you, you love your partner. And if you love your partner, our grandmothers, our mothers have taught us about, yay, you know what, if your husband goes to goes to which church and which, you must also go there. And if you go to your husband family, and your husband family, they fly with the brooms at night, so they skip the ocean when people are sleeping, you must also do the same. Am I agreeing? Am I saying that is correct? I'm saying we in the generation whereby right now we not independent, I don't want to use that name, but I believe as much as you meet somebody because you love them, you are also an individual. There is also you before the two of you. So that is very important. That is very important to realize, that going into a relationship, you don't have to leave who you are behind and try and be somebody, because it doesn't help. It doesn't. In the long run, it catches up with you. Religion, it forms a big part of our lives. It directs it molds our behaviors. We are what we believe in, which is our religion. So now, having to go into a religion that you grew up going to a certain church, and you might be molded into believing and doing certain things, and now you must leave them because now your partner is going to a certain religion. It hurts. I'm gonna be honest with you. Yes, the first few months, the first few years, you like trying to be there, you're trying to adjust, and in the long run, it doesn't help. Yes, for some people it has. There are so many successful stories whereby, yes, I was going to this certain church, and then I was a Christian, and I met my husband. My husband is a Muslim, and then we are now Muslims, and it worked. It works for them, and sometimes it doesn't. Because now you go to a certain religion now whereby you need to learn. You need to learn how they do things. It's like you're a young kid now. You're trying to learn how to walk, how to talk. You must learn how they do things. You must learn how they sing. You are so lost in there. Anonymous, I don't know. But what I can say to you is, if you do love your partner, and I believe you do, because you said yes to the proposal, congratulations to you. Do go to your pastor. But before you go to your pastor, do speak to him and find out how does he feel with the fact that you want to remain, because by the sound of the letter is like you're not really willing to move to his church. But do find out, how does he feel that when Sunday comes one day, you're gonna take your car and you drive to a certain church, and he's gonna take his car and drive to a certain church, and you're gonna come together and talk and chill and say, "Oh baby, how was church?" Is he gonna be okay? Is he gonna be okay? Are you gonna be okay? You know, those are the things that you need to decide and talk about before you say you do. Because right now, yes, you might be getting engaged, you might be, you know, because you love each other. But love is not enough. In the long run, you realize that, and yeah, sorry, in the long run you'll realize that, and you'll want to go back. And you know, I don't want you to go through that. I don't want I don't wish anyone to go through that, because it's not such a nice thing to end a relationship and end a relationship because of that. So do talk about it. As you've raised your consent to me, I'm telling you, I've been there. I've been there. I've been there. I thought I was ready. I thought I was okay with everything. But yeah, it was not easy. It was not easy. I'll talk about my story one day, one day, one day. But today we're talking about you, Anonymous. I'm saying do seek professional help. You know, we youngsters, sometimes when we are in love, we don't even think that marriage counseling is important. Those are the things that I believe are being discussed when you go for marriage counseling. Talk about it and go through this and go forth with your decision of getting married to Mr. A so and so, and changing your religion or remaining in your religion, and find out if he's okay with it before you say you do. Because yes, as I'm saying, in the long run it catches up with both of you, because trust issues are gonna be there. Is he gonna be okay with you going to your church, and are you gonna be okay with him going to his church? And then you come back and say, hey, you know. So those are the things that you need to talk about, to talk to your elders in your church, and get an advice, and do get into this ready. You know, if you're willing to change, good luck to you. If you think you cannot be able to, make sure he understands, and don't force this upon yourself. I don't know, what are you thinking? What are your thoughts? This is open to everybody. And as I've said, this is our channel. Do engage on the comment section. Tell me if you did change your church and went to support your husband, or you, the man, you went to support your wife and you now go to the church that your wife goes to. And tell me your successful stories, and also again do share what are your thoughts about this issue. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much. And then do continue writing